Church leaders say they are praying for Charlie Kirk and his family. The 31-year-old was a devout Christian who fought against abortion and the transgender movement. Bishop Oscar Solis of the Diocese of Salt Lake City, where the assassination took place, said in a statement, quote, "It seems that our society has lost the sense of the sanctity of life, and I pray that our government will undertake appropriate measures to stop these horrible crimes." Bishop Michael Burbidge of the Diocese of Arlington, Virginia, praised Kirk's commitment to, quote, "civil and rational discourse," adding that we are living through a perilous moment. He also called for people to live together as brothers and sisters. The Vatican has since weighed in on the murder of Charlie Kirk, saying it remains committed to pushing back against all violence.
At the Vatican stand, we are against all type of violence, and we think that we have to be very, very tolerant and very respectful to everybody, even though we don't share the same view, the same declaration, the same thoughts. But if we are not tolerant and respectful and we are violent, this will produce really a big problem inside the international community and the national community.
Bishop Robert Barron of the Diocese of Winona, Rochester, says on X that Kirk was indeed a great debater and also one of the best advocates in our country for civil discourse, but he was first and last a passionate Christian. Bishop Barron added that his meetings with Kirk often focused on theology and Christ. In an interview shortly before he was killed, Kirk said the answer to toxic feminism is the Blessed Virgin Mary, and he noted how many young men are flocking to the Catholic Church. President Donald Trump will posthumously award Charlie Kirk the Presidential Medal of Freedom, America's highest civilian honor. At the Pentagon today, where the president was remembering the lives lost on 9/11, he began his remarks by saying Kirk was a giant of his generation and a champion of liberty. White House correspondent Owen Jensen continues our team coverage.
Well, good evening. President Trump also said today Charlie Kirk was an inspiration to millions of people, that he's praying for his loved ones, his wife and children, calling them fantastic people.
On what is already a very emotional day for America.
And today, as one nation, we renew our sacred vow that we will never forget September 11th, 2001.
The immense shock of the Charlie Kirk assassination weighing heavily on President Donald Trump.
We miss him greatly, yet I have no doubt that Charlie's voice and the courage he put into the hearts of countless people, especially young people, will live on.
Kirk was a close ally, confidant, and friend.
I think he was a unique man.
Meanwhile, more tributes. Vice President J.D. Vance described in detail his friendship with Kirk in a long post on social media, writing in part, "Charlie genuinely believed in and loved Jesus Christ. He had a profound faith. We used to argue about Catholicism and Protestantism and who was right about minor doctrinal questions. Because he loved God, he wanted to understand him." Vance went on to write, "Someone else pointed out that Charlie died doing what he loved, discussing ideas. He would go into these hostile crowds and answer their questions. If it was a friendly crowd and a progressive asked a question to jeers from the audience, he'd encourage his fans to calm down and let everyone speak." The murder also weighs heavily on Secretary Pete Hegseth. He praised Kirk's courage.
"The life, example, and even death of Christ follower and American patriot Charlie Kirk give me hope."
Hegseth says, like those on 9/11, Kirk will never be forgotten.
"Charlie, we love you. We know that you have heard the Lord's words. Well done, good and faithful servant."
Regarding the Presidential Medal of Freedom, President Trump added, "A date for the ceremony will be announced," and he guarantees a very big crowd. At the White House, Owen Jensen, EWTN News Nightly.